You know that feeling when you're watching someone else get everything you ever wanted? The love, the career high, the validation, and you have to decide whether to celebrate or stay silent. That's exactly the moment Jennifer Lopez is living through right now. Because while Taylor Swift is basking in the glow of 9 MTV VMA nominations, standing just one win away from breaking the all-time record, J.Lo has been watching from the sidelines. And fans are convinced her latest move says everything she hasn't been able to put into words. There's something deeply complicated about the friendship between these two icons. For over a decade, Taylor Swift and Jennifer Lopez have shared a genuine bond. J.Lo made a surprise appearance during Taylor's Red Tour back in 2013. She appeared in Lopez's 2024 documentary, and she even showed up at Taylor's fairy tale wedding to Travis Kelce at Madison Square Garden on July 3rd. But beneath that friendship lies a story of two women navigating fame, love, and legacy in completely different ways. Taylor is in her happily ever after era, freshly married and breaking records. Jennifer, on the other hand, is still picking up the pieces of her fourth divorce. And when the VMA nominations dropped on August 18th, the contrast couldn't have been starker. Here's the thing that has fans absolutely buzzing. Jennifer Lopez hasn't said a single word publicly about Taylor's 9 nominations. Not a congratulations, not a champagne emoji, not even a simple like. And in the world of celebrity PR, silence is never accidental. It's a statement. Especially when you consider that J.Lo herself is a Vanguard Award recipient and a VMA veteran. She knows exactly what it means to be in that room, to have your work recognized, to stand on that stage. And yet, when her friend is on the verge of making history, becoming the most awarded artist in VMA history with just one more win, Lopez has chosen to stay quiet. And that's not the only thing fans have noticed. Remember her appearance at Taylor's wedding? J.Lo showed up in that stunning black velvet Bach Mai gown, posted photos the next day, and captioned them with nothing but a champagne emoji. No gushing caption, no emotional tribute, just silence wrapped in elegance. At the time, some called it classy, others called it cold. Now, with the VMA nominations dominating headlines, fans are looking back at that moment and wondering, was that champagne emoji a toast or a goodbye? Let's slow down here, because this is where the psychology gets really fascinating. Jennifer Lopez has spent 30 years chasing love, chasing validation, chasing a fairy tale that always seemed to slip through her fingers. 4 marriages, 4 divorces. She's been the bride, the heartbroken, the one who kept believing even when it hurt. And now she's watching a younger woman get the fairy tale wedding, the fairy tale career, and the fairy tale recognition, all while J.Lo is still figuring out who she is alone. That's not jealousy, that's grief. And grief doesn't always know how to congratulate. But here's the twist that makes the story even more compelling. Back in August, just days before the VMA nominations were announced, J.Lo publicly declared herself a Swiftie. She said when she thinks of red lips, she thinks of Taylor right alongside Marilyn Monroe. That's not the words of a woman who resents Taylor's success. That's the words of a woman who admires her. So why the silence now? Maybe it's because saying congratulations would mean admitting that Taylor has everything J.Lo spent 3 decades chasing. And sometimes the most honest thing you can do is just stay quiet. You know what I think? I think Jennifer Lopez's silence isn't about bitterness. It's about self-preservation. She's not competing with Taylor. She's healing. And watching someone else get the love story and the career highs you always wanted, that stings, even when you're genuinely happy for them. Her silence isn't shade. It's survival. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit you don't have the words yet. At the end of the day, J.Lo's reaction, or lack thereof, to Taylor's 9 VMA nominations is about 2 women at very different crossroads. One is stepping into the spotlight, ready to make history. The other is stepping back, trying to figure out who she is when the spotlight dims. And honestly, both journeys deserve respect. But now I need to hear from you. Do you think J.Lo's silence is intentional shade, or is she just taking time to process? And what do you think she'll do if Taylor actually breaks that record on September 27? Celebrate, stay silent, or show up and surprise everyone? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're there, smash that like button and subscribe so we can keep breaking down these iconic pop culture moments together. I'll see you in the next one.